God, I really just want to play more Overwatch right now. Oh, okay. Okay.
Mr. Lions will put up.
Let's play the thing.
All right.
Welcome everybody to the weekly Overwatch show.
Shut up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cards in Hand, Mars and Stand.
I want to give a shout out to Brian Lyon, who messaged me on BattleNet saying, "You can't play no more Overwatch. It's showtime." Thanks for the friendly reminder.
You know you got dedicated fans when, like, they tell you, like, they tell the host, they're like, dude, you gotta, like, do the show right now.
Dude, stop playing the game and just do what you're supposed to do, and just do it. There's no reason not to.
Shout out to Blind Freeman. Shout out to Blind Freeman in the chat, who is a really good commander player.
Shout out to all the nerds that we absolutely destroyed in Overwatch earlier today.
That's true. That's true. Welcome to episode 11, Cards in Hand, variety show, discussion time. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, dude.
Later in the show, we're going to talk about Power Rangers and the adaptation that it is. We're talking about the forthcoming movie starring Elizabeth Banks and some other young actors that I don't really know who they are. But, Mr. Lionsol says you were limited by Spruce Wayne. So if you caught our Overwatch stream earlier, there was a guy named Spruce Wayne who just went ham on me and Joel, and he just wrecked us.
What was the other dude?
So shout out.
Something Pancake?
Soul Pancake? No, not Soul Pancaker.
No.
Something like
Fish
something
Pancake.
weird like that.
Thank you. It was Fish Pancake.
That guy was good.
That guy was really good. But don't worry, we were better. I'm just saying.
Kind of better, yeah.
I'm just saying. I spent so much time on the play of the game screen. I thought about signing a lease. You know, it's like, why not? I'm here all the time anyway. I might as well, pay to live here.
So yeah, man, that's what we've been playing lately. I do got an arc report, but I'll save that for in a bit. A couple things I wanted to mention, go over. I've also been playing Hella Kingdom Hearts Unchained on my iPad, and I will get to that in just a second. Just wanted to go over the Steam sales. Devolver Digital sale going on, so Enter the Gungeon's on sale. Broforce is on sale. If you're gonna play Broforce, I would buy it at $6 right now.
Yep.
Instead of it's $15, and just play through it, because you can't go back and redo any levels, which is weird. But for $6, it's pretty fun.
It's definitely worth $6.
Definitely. Titan Souls is $3.74 from $15. Please buy this game,
that's
people.
a definite no-brainer.
Please buy it. That's so worth it. Like, it's a little more than worth it, to be honest with you. Like, it's such a beautifully done game.
If you like Dark Souls but want a lighter experience, pick up Titan Souls.
Yeah, it's basically Shadows of Colossus, but like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a good game,
but with the difficulty of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
We also have they keep throwing this new Doom game in my face, and I'm just like, oh, I want to play this. Hotline Miami.
Ooh, that's a good game.
I've heard. A lot of Star Wars games are on sale. Knights of the Old Republic, Dark Forces, Empire at War, Republic Commando. They're like all down to like $2-3. Battlefront 2. So if you want to get in on that, The Force Unleashed, both of them are $5 each. So that's pretty sweet.
Pretty
I like those games.
We're doing an on the fly fix here. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, sure. Binding of Isaac Rebirth is $10 instead of 15. That kind of just goes without saying. It's just the Binding of Isaac. You know, it's whatever. Foul Play. Foul Play. If you like side scroll beat 'em ups, this is the game, dude.
Yeah,
like this game, it's definitely not the best side scroll beat 'em up. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the way it is you play Baron Dashforth and his sidekick, and he's retelling the story on a theater stage, like a Broadway stage, not Broadway, but like an old world theater stage.
Sure. And
he's retelling the story of his archaeology and demon hunting days. And you basically have to like get the crowd's approval while you're beating ass and doing combos and stuff. It's $3.74 from $15.
It's not bad.
Just put it in your library. It's you don't even have to play it right now. Just put it in your library. Do it. Do it. Bacardi Cola. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Now I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts Unchained X for a second, okay?
Okay.
2 weeks ago, so last week we didn't have a show because we got sick. But the week before that, so Kingdom Hearts Unchained X on release only had 200 missions. Now the original game had 500. I don't know if they're gonna go past that or what they're gonna do.
Only had 200 missions. I want to point that only 200.
So then 2 weeks ago, on the same day of our last show, they released the next 100, and today they released the next 25.
Why?
Or no,
why
the
only
next 50?
Why only 50?
They released last week. 2 weeks ago they did 50, and then today they did 25, and I think the next 25 is coming next week. See, and I have no idea how they're doing this because once the story ends, the story ends. You know what I mean?
Right.
But there is a ton of side quests that I've been doing. You can do the Coliseum. You can do a bunch of stuff. So, it's really fun game. It's your typical mobile game. You know, you have like 5 things that you raise and take care of and evolve. You put them in your Keyblade and you have that many attacks, kind of thing. It's like Puzzles and Dragons in that kind of sense. Yeah, really fun. Right now they're doing a Zootopia event where you can like wear the costumes. Yeah, you can wear like costumes of the characters.
It's pretty funny.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. That's going on for another 10 days, so I would do that. Kingdom Hearts Unchained X though, it's free. It's fun. The story so far is pretty cool. I dig it. Does it really add to what's going on right now? Not really. No. It just tells about the Keyblade War and the Foretellers and where Keybladers come from and stuff. So that's what I think is the cool
I was really bummed out. We were trying to watch like the complete Kingdom Hearts lore videos again, right? To like and I wanted to go back and just play 1 and 2 so bad again. They're not available on PS4 as like a digital download. There's no HD pack for it, nothing. That sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks.
I think because the HD remixes came out on PS3 I think. Yep. Yeah. That new one though, the 2.8 HD remix.
Yeah.
Was that coming out on PS4 or?
It is, but that's only like Birth by Sleep. Or
it's
3 whatever the hell it is.
It's Dream Drop Distance, and it's an extra episode of Birth by Sleep.
Okay.
So it's not even Birth by Sleep because Birth by Sleep I think was on the last one. Yeah. God, that sucks.
That's kind of a bummer because I'm not gonna like dig out my PS3 and hook it back up now. I'm just not. I don't have any room for it. I don't have any desire to bust that thing out and try to get it all hooked up again. So.
Right.
It's just weird that they wouldn't throw out like an HD pack for PS4 because Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out at some point.
They should make. They don't even have to redo anything. They should just take.
Just port it.
The other 2 HD remixes and port them. Yeah.
Yep.
Just
It'd
like
be that easy.
Like,
I don't need like a 4K upscale. I just,
It sucks that the fact that they had to make the HD remixes for some of the side games, all they did was the cinematic. And it's like, oh, I wonder why. Because no one wants to do bitch work and play these weird side games. You know what I mean?
It's true. These side games that are integral to the plot.
Yeah.
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 You
it
mean
sucks.
wait?
Because like,
You mean people don't want to remake a cell phone game because they need to know the crucial plot details?
they did remake the cell phone one.
I know. I was kidding.
Oh,
I
okay.
really want to play Chain of Memories again.
Oh, so good.
That was a fun game. That was a really fun game.
I bought my brother the PS2 version of that
Oh, really?
because that actually came out for America. Yeah.
I did not know that, actually. I only have it on the Game Boy.
The Game Boy.
Yeah. Right? Game Boy.
Yeah, the PS2
SP or
version's
whatever?
cool. It's advanced, yeah. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it. But okay. Smoky? Oh, fucking. Okay. Anyway.
What's he doing?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. No, fucking Trisha tried to get in the bathroom to the other door, but the broom was just made a bunch of noise and was like, shit. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, Blind Freeman, the LeBron James boy. I'm saying, dude. LeBron James boy. So now I want to give my ARC report. All I have to say is that we know who the High Council is, right? I've told you about the High Council.
Yes.
Apparently, people are ready to revolt against them.
I'm telling you,
because
dude.
they're bitches.
I'm telling you. I told you this 2 weeks ago. I said, organize a rebellion. I will join just to be a part of it.
Yeah, dude, people are getting pissed. Like,
I will soldier
and me and Mario
76
are just
every
like,
one of them.
you do what you do you. Like, you're just like, me and Mario are just gonna build a house. We're gonna hunt dinosaurs, eat meat. You guys.
That's the funny thing, is that you guys, this started because you guys just wanted to build a house. Right? And you just happened to pick the wrong spot to build a house. And now it's like you guys are getting sucked up into the middle of this, like, this chaos, this revolt.
And
this is great.
Now also this makes me really nervous. We got raided like twice.
Ooh.
And all our stuff's stolen, so now we're carrying light because we don't want to risk it. We don't want to risk anything. There's a tribe going around called Laughing Coffin. And if you've seen Sword Art Online...
Really?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It makes me nervous. That's all I know. Like,
by the way, this is probably a good time. I want to announce recruitments are open for the Laughing Coffin, my own personal guild on ARC. Who wants to join me?
You friggin' asshole.
It's something I would do, though.
Oh, man.
Tell me it's not.
Yeah, you're an asshole. It's true.
Tell me that you also don't kind of think that maybe that is me right now, too, doing that.
Dude, shut up. Just don't. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Okay.
Moving on.
Gotcha.
Now, one thing I want to mention really quick, and before we get into ripping in on Power Rangers and why it's going to be bad. Because you're saying it's some kind of Suicide Squad.
Oh, wow. Dude, they refilmed it to make it funnier. Just, you know.
Yeah, I know. Because Guardians of the Galaxy. Shut up, like, fucking... You guys suck. Suicide Squad sucks, and I haven't even seen it. Now, this next thing I just want to mention, and no one's paying me to say this. Okay, I just wanted to help a friend out. There's this new business open. I think here in Minnesota. Here in Minnesota. That my friend Riley is the event planner for, and it's called Adventures with VR. Now, the reason why I think this is cool is because me and Joel just recently played with the Oculus Rift.
Yep.
And they use HTC Vives there, but you can like hire them for birthday parties and things like that, and
that's
events.
smart.
Now, what I think is really cool is when I was thinking about it, I was just kind of like, oh, that's a little gimmicky, you know? But when you think about it, like, for people who can't afford the Vive or the Oculus Rift right now, I think this is kind of a cool thing. You know, they bring the setup, or you go there and do it, or
that's perfect. Especially
there's
considering you need like a
packages.
very high-end PC too. So it's not only like the $800 you're dropping on the headset; it's the also $1,200 that you're paying for the PC as well.
Right, and shout out to Jeffrey again. You know, luckily his boyfriend Garrett, he's just like huge on he's an IT guy. Like he's huge on having the coolest stuff for his computer, making sure everything runs awesome. And, you know, luckily we were able to play it perfectly.
Right.
When we played it, they use HTC Vives and they have the controllers and everything. They're called, I have them on Facebook, they're called AVR, Adventures with VR. You know, give them a like on Facebook, hit them up, their phone number's on there. They got a couple pictures up there of this little girl playing with it. I think it's pretty cute. But yes, my friend Riley is the event planner for it. She's really cool, and I messaged her today, and I was like, hey, you know, I want to talk about this on my show. I think it's really cool. And she was like, oh, go ahead. Yeah, it's awesome, you know. So,
and then she cut us a fat check too. It was great.
Yeah. She was like, $500 for some, $1 for Joel.
Come on, man. Look.
Because you suck.
Look. When you can exist in the play of the game screen as long as I have, you'll get the bigger cut of that. How's that?
Okay, fine, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Now, throw the pictures up. Let's look at this really quick. Let's get into it. Main topic time.
They look like Beetleborgs.
Okay.
Just saying.
No, whatever. I think they look cool. I think they look sweet. I think you're just, I don't know. I was ready to go into hate what they were going to look like, okay? Real talk. Real talk. Now, the main
all
topic
the helmets look different.
They all look different in the original, too.
No. Not that different.
Their visors are different.
Come on, really?
Well, no, not that. Not as different as that. No, you're right. But I'm just saying, like, okay. Now, I'm not trying to defend this shit, okay? I'm just...
Oh, shit, they did look different.
To be honest with you.
You know what? I never knew that.
Were different.
I literally never knew that. I cannot believe I never knew that. Probably because when I was a kid, it didn't matter. It just didn't matter to me.
Swine.
Wow. Wow. Much wow. Look, I'm just saying that they are very clearly ripping off Genji from Overwatch with this look.
And Genji's ripping off Hakumen from BlazBlue. There we go.
I don't.
Okay.
Until I see pics, it didn't happen.
Dude, I'll send you a pic right now.
No, okay. I'm not. I'm busy. No. I'm doing a show right now.
Me and this is why we have fun on this show. Okay. Yeah, the Jordans are weak. I hear you, Mr. Lancel. Now here's the problem. Me and Joel, and with anime, I wasn't recently. With anime, I wasn't like this so much, but now I'm leaning more towards being this with anime. But me and Joel like to know before we hate. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Like Joel, literally, and it took him a week to prepare for it, but he literally watched all the Twilight movies, so he could talk shit about him,
right?
You know, because he didn't want to sit there and talk shit if he didn't know,
right? And I wasn't gonna sit and read the books. There's no way.
No. And like I said, I wasn't like that with anime up until recently. Now I'm trying to give anime more a chance, you know.
Right.
Love Life sucks. Anyways.
No, it does not.
The thing is thank you, Mr. Lionsel, for posting that.
Look, that's just a crappy photoshopped, like someone. That's just fan art of Genji. Like I don't really understand. It's like Genji versus fan art Genji. Come on, this is one of his alternate costumes. But
so we don't want to hate right away, okay? No. Because when we saw the trailer for the first TMNT movie, we hated right away, and now we actually enjoy it, and now we're hella excited. We're hella excited for the second one. Like,
well, okay, and you know what? Right off the bat, I have the answer for you right away. Okay, the first TMNT trailer showed us nothing that we knew. It showed us new turtles. The second trailer showed us everything that we visually, like, they didn't change anything. It's the turtle van, it's Bebop and Rocksteady, and it's Krang, all looking extremely similar to how they did when we were kids.
Yeah.
My problem with reimaginings of things is it's like, do it how it originally was, or just do something new instead. We don't need a modern vision of something. We just, to hit that nostalgia that we want to see the same thing that we saw before, just new and explosions and shit.
Okay, let me come back though. Let me come back. You want to watch a Power Rangers movie.
Yeah.
And you're saying they should just do it like whatever. They should do it like how it is. So you're saying you finna walk in the theater and see them in brightly colored spandex?
Did it not work with the Marvel movies?
No, because they're still like...
They're still...
I mean, yeah, they're bright.
But they're not as... Okay, look at Fox's X-Men. I'm not kidding. I'm actually dead serious. Those are boring-ass reimaginings. They're just black suits with an X on them. They're really boring and not visually at all like they used to be.
But the Power Rangers look really bright here.
They look really bright, but they're missing... The only similarities they have are the colors now. It's just one of the colors. They're not even like... They don't have like the white accents and all that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, there's like silver kind of weird accents. They look like Lord Zed. That's what it is. They look like Zed did. Tell me they don't. Tell me the Red Ranger doesn't look like Lord Zed.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I guess I know.
He does actually look like Lord Zed. Thank you.
All right. Slow down, champ. Okay. Hold on now.
Okay.
Think about it though for a second, okay? Like, they're still really bright in that picture, I think.
Yeah.
They're all the right colors. They didn't change any of them for any like political correctness or bullshit like that. You know, like, I think they look okay. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Guyver, what I told you.
Yeah,
earlier.
but it should remind you of Power Rangers. It should. You shouldn't look at it and be like, that reminds me of a completely different series that has nothing to do with this one. You should look at it and be like, oh, tight, that's the original Power Rangers. I don't look at this and think that. I look at this and think, they look like Transformers. Or Genji. Or Zed. I don't know. I'm never going to be like... I'm never going to be okay with changing too much of something. Because if you're hitting that... If your goal is to hit that nostalgia... I don't understand why you change it. I just don't understand it. Why Rita is now green? Hey, man. And she has no visual similarities between the new one and the old one. I don't know.
Do you have a picture of her?
Not ready, but I can get one.
Okay.
Why?
Just throw it up there.
Just hold on, man.
I'm just saying... I mean, yeah, I know. I kind of know what you mean.
I'm sure it'll be a great movie to sit and watch, but I'm strictly looking at it from this angle. I don't care for the redesigns, but I rarely ever do, so... Alright, let's see. This is going to be awkward. There we go. So she looks more like a Batman villain. She looks like a Poison Ivy. Like, rip off. I see nothing about Rita in that at all.
Now, you gotta ask yourself.
Here, oh shit! I just broke some reality there. Here, I'll move it over so I know you can see it. How's that?
Yeah.
There's nothing in there.
You gotta ask yourself.
Yes.
No, I know, but weren't we also the same guys who argued, like, sometimes the source material doesn't translate well to the screen, and in this case, since this is supposed to be like a blockbuster title, like, weren't we advocates for that?
Bro, there already were Power Rangers movies that were blockbuster titles, and they were awesome.
But those were continuations of whatever. We're talking about something new.
I don't know. You know, like I said, I'm sure it's gonna be a great movie. I don't. To me, it's a modern film, and it's what modern filmmakers do. Is they go, what if we did it like this? And you know, whatever. It's a style. It's a thing. I don't appreciate it as much as I guess the younger folk do. But to me, when I see something like Spider-Man in the new Captain America, and I look at it and go, damn, that's the Spider-Man suit. That's super tight. Or I look at Iron Man and be like, damn, that's tight.
Yeah.
Maybe if it wasn't for Marvel, I would be a little bit less crabby about it. But now that I see how a redesign can look, being completely respectful to like source material, maybe I just expect better from other sources now. I don't know. I'm also crabby about the Ghostbusters movie today now too. Because
here we go.
No, because in the trailer, remember how we were discussing whether or not it's a sequel or a remake? And in the trailer it talks about 30 years ago. That line has nothing to do with the movie. That's not a continuation. This new Ghostbusters movie takes place without the old one ever taking place. So that line was put in there just to make people think it was a sequel, but it's not. When Melissa McCarthy asked the studio about it, they were like, "Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions." Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you that's what it was? I was pretty sure I said that.
I don't know, but it's official. I read it on GhostbustersHaters.net. So.
GhostbustersHaters.net.
But no, also, like, and this is where I get pissy about not respecting your source material, is because that's a shady thing to do just right off the bat. Two, having visual similarities between the new Ghostbusters and the old Ghostbusters, if they're not connected, also a little bit disrespectful. Putting Slimer in there, it's like, what is this now? What even is this?
I think it should have been a sequel.
I think it just shouldn't have been made at all. It looks cool. Like, that's what sucks, is it actually, like, visually looks really, really cool. I just have a feeling that I'm going to sit and watch it and just hate myself. It's also the most disliked movie trailer of all time on YouTube.
Which, a lot of the reason is kind of dumb, but
yeah,
like half of the people who dislike it are people who are bitching about them being women. The other half of the people that dislike it have legit reasons for hating it, like what you just said.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it had to be all women anyway. If it wasn't a female sequel, why couldn't you just mix it up? Why does it have to be any of those two things? It doesn't have to be an all-male cast. It doesn't have to be an all-female cast.
I don't think the gender matters at all. The movie's going to be bad regardless of gender.
I know, but
that to me is not the problem.
Well, right, but I guess I expected them to know better than to do that, because when you do that, you're going to face that controversy.
Oh, the flack, yeah.
Yeah, like... Yeah. Studio, you have to know this stuff's gonna happen. You know, like if we know it, they have to know it.
Right.
I don't know. I'm all crabby today now. I just want to play my Overwatch and just go to bed.
God, you're such a bitch. I mean, so basically, the thing is your answer for our topic is the one answer I didn't want. But it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fanboyish answer, but it's still legitimate.
Well, you know. I don't see anything wrong with just making something new if you want to make something new. Why not? Look, if you're gonna be lazy and not make something new, then just go all the way with it. You know, why not?
That's true. That's true.
I don't know.
So basically, so that being said, TMNT did the right thing the way they did it.
Yeah, because if you remember, their original script that was leaked, remember when people found out what they were doing? Guess what?
Yeah.
They changed that. They said, okay, sorry, we won't do that, don't worry, remember? And they didn't. They only kept a couple different weird things. I know that you have a big problem with, like, April, like, being their mother, or no, them learning.
I thought that was weird. The one thing I didn't like was learning ninjutsu out of a book.
Right.
But then I kind of justified it like this. If you remember that episode when we talked about it, I kind of justified it as being because they're mutated, their learning capability in their brains is mutated, so they were able to learn what they could from the book and then advance it from there. Because really, there are bad textbooks out there, don't get me wrong. But literally anyone should be able to learn from these books. You know what I mean?
Right.
Although it's not the best way, you should be able to master what you're trying to master learning from a book.
Right.
The fact that you can't is on you, is what I think.
Yeah.
So I kind of just took that as, okay, well, maybe it's there. A lot of people normally can't learn from books. They just can't. I can't. Like, I think that's stupid.
Right.
But I just took it as because their brains accelerate quicker because they're mutated that they did.
Sure. And
although I still think it's weird, that's how I justify it.
Also, applying logic to a story where turtles get mutated into giant humanoids that can talk just doesn't work, man.
I mean,
no, I feel you on that one. I definitely do. And I also want to point out that as much as I absolutely hate and just detest the way that the new Turtles look, I still enjoyed the movie. So I'm not saying that Power Rangers is going to be a bad movie. I'm just saying that I don't enjoy the visual aspect of it so far. You know?
Right.
I just don't. And just like the Ninja Turtles, I don't enjoy how they look. I don't like how they move because they're just ugly and weird. Just so much different than what they should be.
I remember when we were hating, we were calling them Goombas from
Super Mario Bros. I'm not saying they're not. I still think that they are.
Right.
But I don't know.
So now the question stands. How do we approach adaptations from now on? Just take them as they come? Because that's how I'm approaching them. I'm just going to take them as they come.
Yeah.
I can trust Marvel. We can both trust Marvel.
Yep.
Which brings me to my next point. We got to watch Civil War. I don't know if I can watch it this weekend, but
oh my god.
We'll plan for it.
There are 2 after credit scenes. 2.
Really?
Yes. I did not look at them. I have avoided them.
I hope one of them is about Spider-Man.
Oh my god. Tony Stark confirmed for Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah, dude. That's how I'm gonna approach adaptations.
Yeah, that's fair. Just take them one at a time, you know. Sometimes they'll come around and they'll blow me away by how they look. Like, it'll hit that chord for me, you know, and I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Most times they won't, and that just has to be okay because, you know, what am I gonna do? Not see a movie? Fine, then I won't see it, and then that'll be the end of it. You know, in my world.
Yeah, I agree with you. So Power Rangers so far, I don't like to rate things until I see them, but so far you guys are giving me 5 out of 10. Give me something else. Let's see Goldar, and let's see him for real. Like,
yeah, let's see Goldar, because we all know his color is gonna be like blue now. It's because, you know,
his face was blue.
Yeah, I know, but now his whole butt. Rita wasn't green. Okay, Goldar is gonna be blue. Don't worry about it. And then that weird monkey dude's gonna be what?
No. Goldar's gonna be silver.
The weird monkey dude's gonna be neon orange. It's gonna be, whatever. It is what it is. Zed's gonna be purple. I don't know. Actually, no, that's too close to the original color. It's gonna be yellow.
Zed's gonna be yellow, but it's not gonna be a Z up here. It's gonna be an X.
Zed's gonna be a midget female now. Just wait. It's gonna happen. But don't worry, because I don't know. They'll make some obscure reference to the old Power Rangers show, so it'll be all good.
Like in the first Transformers movie, he's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just more than meets the eye or whatever.
Yeah. And then
was funny.
They ended with like the Optimus Prime and Megatron speech back and forth. That was cool.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Those movies are
that.
enjoyable, except the first two are awesome. The
Look,
rest of them are just bad. They're all bad, but the first two are watchable.
From a story writing perspective, the first Transformers movie is the worst movie ever made. Ever. You have disappearing characters that are never heard from again for no reason whatsoever. You have the dumbest plot of all time. I hate that movie so bad. It took me so many times to see it in the theater to understand that I actually hated it. Michael Bay, you'll never get me like that again. Ever.
Except for TMNT.
Oh, I'm not going to go see it in the theater. I'll watch that shit on Netflix. Just like the first one. Or Amazon streaming or whatever.
I'll just go Redbox it right quick.
Do it.
Redbox.
Okay, we got about, 6 minutes left? What do you want to talk about? I want you to talk to me about Overwatch for a little bit.
Overwatch is good. I'm going to buy 5 copies of that game.
You know, satisfying.
Everyone needs to... Look, the betas right now... Mm-hmm. Everyone download Battle.net.
It is until the 9th, by the way.
Yeah. Please just do yourself a solid. Look in the mirror and go, you know what? I'm going to treat myself today. Go to the gas station. Get your favorite beverage, preferably water and Gatorade, since you're going to need to stay hydrated while you play for 5 hours. Because that's what's going to happen. Yep. Get a bag of chips. Chex Mix or Cheetos, I recommend. If you do Chex Mix, Bold Party Mix.
Mm-hmm.
Get a Swisher, get a cigarello, lean back, chug on some Monster or Gatorade, whatever, download Overwatch, and just play that shit. Go through the tutorial. Do yourself a favor. You are doing yourself a disservice if you do not take part of the open beta right now. If you play it and you don't like it, that's whatever, man. At least you played it.
Yep.
But I'm 90% sure you're going to like it. Mm-hmm. Don't be a bitch.
I would completely agree.
Mm-hmm. Like, those are not my kind of games, okay? Mm-hmm. I didn't like Team Fortress 2. I didn't like PlanetSide. But I love this game. The characters are amazing. The interactions are amazing. The customization. Everything.
And it's just a fun thing. Like, it's fun.
It's not just run and gun, okay? This is not bitch COD, okay? This is real shit.
Right.
This is not your dumb Battlefield 4 or your Black Chops, okay?
You sound like the oldest man ever, by the way. So I'm pretty sure it's in Battlefield 5 out, so...
Okay, whatever. Battlefield 10, whatever you call it. Okay? Look, when I'm 80, my great-great-great-grandkids, and I say that many greats because by the time I'm, like, old, I'm going to be, like, mechanized and automated, so I'll be able to live longer.
No, that makes sense.
I'm going to look at my great-great-great-grandchildren. They're going to come to me with some bullshit music, like CD or whatever, MP3, whatever it is in the future. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Sorry.
CD.
It's going to be CDs.
People don't even use CDs now.
Yeah.
Why would one go back to physical media? That doesn't even make any sense. Your story sucks, dude.
No, they're going to come to me and be like, great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. Or they're going to call me Pap. And they're going to say, listen to this new record by 5 Chainz Jr. Young Farkas.
There you go.
I'll be like, first off, that's a stupid rap name, and you're stupid for coming up to me with that bullshit. Number one. Number two, back in my day, we had real fucking music. Okay, we had Katy Perry, My Chemical Romance, All Time Low, Ariana Grande, Rihanna.
No, okay, now
real
you just
fucking
gotta
music.
shut your mouth. It's poetry.
That's a Rihanna song.
Poetry.
Real fucking music. Okay? And they're gonna be like, Dragon Ball Z sucks, and I'm gonna slap the shit out of them.
What are you even
like,
talking about anymore?
I'm talking about my great grandchildren. They're gonna come to me and be like, Sword Art Online is stupid old anime. I'm gonna be like, listen, you little bitch. Go in the corner, face the fucking wall, and if you start crying, I'm gonna slap the bitch out you until your mama come home. And then she's gonna come home and she's gonna be like, why is my kid in the corner? I'm like, because your kid don't know shit. Your kid is a little bitch, and you're raising him to be a little bitch. So I kicked his ass into the corner.
Wow. Is that it? You done?
No, I'm not done. Here's you know what? Let me.
So Overwatch beta ends May 9th. If you can jump in there, I would. If you catch us online, you can play. Other than that, it comes out May 25th. I'm gonna flirt here. I'm gonna open up BattleNet and see if it has the date on it, and I won't hit play game because then I won't stop. 24th, May 24th is the official release date. Just get it. You know what? Screw it. Just buy it. Just buy it.
Just buy it now.
Mm-hmm.
Buy it and then play the beta now.
Yep. Just do it. Play with us. You'll go on like an 18-game win streak. Just don't expect to get play of the game because I got that one locked down.
You guys can you guys can catch us on twitch.com/cardsinhandmn every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, Minnesota time. That's what I'm talking about. YouTube.com/cardsinhandmn. Joel puts out the episode the following day or the following day after that. And we're putting on content on YouTube now. So sub, dub, rub-a-dub-dub in the
such as the 5 things that you should know about Overwatch. Just put that up 2 days ago.
Yeah, and if you're not sure, watch that shit because Joel perfectly articulates why Overwatch is cool.
Yep.
And even like he's not even being biased about it. Like when he lists out the reasons,
no,
it's just strictly from an overview standpoint. So I would just watch it if you're not sure.
I don't believe
right now the beta's free. Just jump in.
I don't believe in being biased. Like I can do that personally, but not. I don't think that my opinion should be skewed. Unless, of course, there's a large sum of money involved. So if Battleborn wants to pay me a bunch of money, they're way better than Overwatch.
Battleborn. Young. Battleborn's tacky. You guys are tacky.
Well,
Facebook.com/cardsinhandmn. Okay, here we go.
It's an okay game. It's just I just watched the thing on it. One of the channels I follow did like a what you need to know about Battleborn, and they basically was like, it's okay, but it's really forgettable. And I haven't played it since I played it for 3 days before while I was waiting for Overwatch. So it's a game that exists and you can play it. YouTube.com/cardsinhandmn.
Go there, sub, watch the video. 5 things you know about Overwatch. Then follow us on the twitch.com/cardsinhandmn, facebook.com/cardsinhandmn. Give us a like, share the page, share the video, and I'm gonna go. Joel's gonna play Overwatch. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's gonna be a good time. Like, sub, Twitter, pitter, shitter, titter, litter, cat litter, sandbox, at the playground, slides, going downhill. We're going down, down swinging.